Pissed. Hi again, everybody. It's Solid Rebel Baseball here this afternoon. We are live from Jones, Oklahoma, and Rowlett Field in Jones for the first round of the Jones tournament, the Bo Duran Invitational. And it'll be the Solid Rebels against the Comanche Indians here today in this opening round contest. Kevin Farr, along with my main man, Asher Ludrick, on commentary. Say hi to Asher.
Hi.
A lot of people watching back home.
Probably, yeah, my mom and Dad, probably.
So, should have a lot of viewers here today for this opening round contest. Early start in this one. First game today, it was Jones defeating Latta 11-1 in a run roll. And the winner of this game plays Jones tomorrow evening, 6:15, the scheduled start time in the semifinals. Also in the tournament, power-packed field, especially on the other side of the bracket, Washington in that side, along with Oklahoma Christian School, as well as Heritage Hall and Lincoln Christian. For our three private schools and Washington on the other side of the bracket here in this Jones tournament. Comanche going to be the home team in this contest. And the umpires meeting with the coaches out there before the start of this contest, going over the ground rules. Gunnar King is going to be the starter on the mound for the Comanche Indians in this one. He's a junior. Also, he's the coach's son. Head coach Jared King. Indians come in 12-6 on the season is their record. And King getting the start here on the mound today. Umpire still talking to the coaches up there. Coach Billy Jack Bowen and Jared King for Comanche. Take a look at the Rebel starting lineup in this one. They will lead off with Kyler Proctor. He plays shortstop. Batting second will be Connor Cordell in left. Batting third is the pitcher today, Easton Ford. Hitting fourth will be the third baseman, Carter Parker. Josh Trout catches and bats fifth. Sawyer Reddick, the designated hitter, hitting sixth. Colby Smith in right field, bats seventh. Then Brenton Salisbury hitting eighth at second base. And in the nine hole, it's going to be Xander Marshall in center field. Starting 9 in the batting lineup for the Rebels here today. As King out there on the mound, the junior right-hander taking his warm-up tosses. Before we get started on this one, and it is a cool, breezy afternoon here in Jones, Oklahoma. 54 degrees, the current temperature. North wind at about 15 miles per hour, gusting to 20, so it's going to be, see the flag out there in left center field. It's blowing out toward right for this contest. So King's warm-up tosses are finished, and we are set to go. Glad you're along with us today here on SolidRebels.tv and on the Squirtle Network. Connor Proctor steps in to lead things off. He is hitting at .418 on the season. A couple of doubles, 2 triples, 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. And Proctor has scored 19 runs. He steps in. Here's the first pitch from King, and it's high and tight for a ball. We're underway here in Jones. Just north of Choctaw, Oklahoma, in case you were wondering. Next pitch from King, and it's low in the dirt for a ball. 2-0 the count. See what Proctor gets the hit here at the 2-0 pitch, and it's on the inside corner for a strike call. Taking there on that inside pitch. Next one to Proctor, and that was like off speed, and he fouls that one back to the screen. High atop the field here, and Jones, nice press box facility as the next pitch is low in the dirt for a ball. 3-2. You were checking out the press box, Asher.
Yeah. It's nice.
Jones, a 3A school here. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back and out of play. This field faces the southeast. Next one on the payoff delivery. Swung on, and it's popped up to right field. Under it is the right fielder, and going to make the catch out there is the right fielder. That's Peyton Jones for the out. So Proctor gets under it and pops out to right for out number 1. Brings Connor Cordell to the plate. Connor on the season now hitting at .385. 6 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs, and kind of starts off the same way he did to Proctor with the first pitch high and tight from King. Cordell, 6 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 13 RBIs, and he swings on this one. It's a towering fly ball to center, and camped under it is the center fielder. That's Landon Steele, and going to make the catch. There's 2 gone. So 2 outs for Easton Ford at the plate. Easton batting .357 as the first pitch is in the dirt for a ball. 6 doubles tied for the team lead, and also 3 home runs. And this one, it is smashed into right field, going all the way to the wall as it splits the gap. And here goes Ford. He's going to have a stand-up double as that one got under the outfield fence. And Easton Ford with an opposite field double to the right center gap to get things going. So Ford, the pitcher, they'll have a courtesy runner for him. That's Landon Langley out there at second base. Brings to the plate Carter Parker now. And he swings on the first pitch and fouls it back. So Carter hitting at .353, 5 doubles, a triple, and 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. Looking for number 17 here with the hit, and that one's breaking ball outside. Count even at 1-1 to the senior third baseman today as a breaking pitch, and that one's inside for a ball. Count now 2-1 here to Carter Parker. Langley with the lead at second. King checks him, pitch home, and it's high and away, ball 3. Josh Trout, the batter, on deck. Here, top half of the first inning. Just underway from Jones. King's 3-1 delivery. It's a swing and miss. Pulled the string on that one, and Parker was out in front. So 3-2 the count. Another payoff pitch from King. It's swung on, and it's lined back up the middle for a hit. Here comes Langley around third. Headed to the plate. The throw is high, and Langley will score easily. It's an RBI single from Carter Parker, and the Rebels have their first run. It's 1-0. Stayed back on that one. Drove it up the middle.
Started up with a single and a double, so it's not doing too horrible.
Yeah, all coming with 2 outs here. And Josh Trout to the plate, runner at second as Parker advances, and Trout pops up the first pitch. Infield left side, and caught by the shortstop there. That's Colby Shannon. And that'll be the third out of the inning. But the Rebels get a couple of 2-out hits in the first, and they lead it now, 1-0. So we head to the bottom half of the first inning. From Jones today. On the mound for Silo here in this contest today is the senior right-hander Easton Ford, making his fourth start of the season. 3-0 the record for Easton, 15 innings pitched. He has allowed 3 runs, 2 earned on 10 hits, struck out 15, and walked 4, a 0.93 earned run average for Ford. Getting the start here against Comanche this afternoon. Defensive alignment for the Rebels looks like this. Carter Parker at third base. Kyler Proctor at short. Britton Salisbury, the second baseman. And Charlie Gardner getting the start at first today. In the outfield, Connor Cordell in left, Xander Marshall in center, and Colby Smith in right, and Josh Trout behind the plate. Leadoff batter is going to be Ian Essex for Comanche, the left-hand hitter. And he swings and misses on the first delivery. Came out swinging away. Essex and Gabe Diaz, the 3-hole. Top 2 hitters average-wise for the Indians. And here's a ground ball hit to first. Over the field it is Gardner. Has plenty of time to get back and step on the base for the out. So Essex came out swinging away and grounds out to first base for the initial out. There's one gone. The pitcher, Gunnar King, the next batter for Comanche. And the first pitch here from Ford just misses outside with the fastball. Indians wearing the black pinstripes with the red pinstripe look and red belt. That pitch fouled off. How you like those uniforms, Asher?
They're really nice. I like the big old C in the front with the stripes.
Yeah. Asher thought they were Cincinnati Reds fans with the C. Here's a ball lined back up the middle for a hit. King with the 1-out single. They kind of look like the Reds with the C on their caps, you know.
They had the helmets look the same.
Yeah. So a runner on. King at first base brings Gabe Diaz to the plate. Diaz the 3-hole. Top RBI man for Comanche, and he takes a strike. Diaz, pretty good pop from the right side here. Next one from Easton. That's off speed and delayed call, strike 2. Diaz checked his swing, held up, but call came for strike 2. 0-2 the count now. And here's a token throw over to first base. King is back in safely. Gardner holding there. Next pitch upstairs for a ball. Tried to get Diaz to chase on that one. did Ford. Easton fires away and pulled the string on that one. Off speed, Diaz out in front, swing and a miss for strike 3. There's 2 gone. Brady Dobbins, the next batter for Comanche. Another right-hand hitter for the Indians, and he'll swing on the first pitch. Caught it late and fouls it off the right side and out of play. Ford ready to go. Next delivery, and that one just misses off the corner. Kind of hold up, wait and see, because already seen some delayed calls from the umpire here in this opening inning, and that pitch is low on the next one. It's 2-1 the count to Dobbins. With King still at first after the 1-out single. Next pitch from Ford, and it's in there for strike 2. Came with the breaking ball and froze Dobbins on that one. Count is even. The 2-2 from Easton. Swung on, chopped right side, right into the belly of Gardner, who snags it and steps on the base for the 3rd out. And the Indians are retired in the opening inning. They leave 1 after a hit. Head to the 2nd frame. It's Sala 1 and Comanche nothing here from the Jones tournament. The Bo Duran Invitational from Jones, Oklahoma. Kind of overcast day here in Jones. A lot of green around. The Longhorns, green clad. As Gunnar King back out there taking his warm-up tosses. Rebels coming to the plate here. 6, 7, and 8 batters due up. Rebels feel like they've got a chance to steal some bases if they can get people on here, but did not have an opportunity in the first inning, really. The Indians gave up 7 stolen bases on Monday in a game against Lindsay. And that single contest. First pitch to Sawyer Reddick, outside for a ball. Here comes the next one, and it's low, 2-0. See, Sawyer batting at 171. He's got a couple of doubles. Here comes King's 2-0 pitch, and it's in there for strike. Down Broadway there. The 2-1 pitch, and that's off speed, and Reddick takes it for strike 2. Count even. Here comes King's next delivery, and that one just off the corner. Like a pretty good pitch there, but called a ball. Count runs full. And the payoff delivery, and swing and miss on that high fastball off the glove of the catcher, who goes over to field it, and the throw to first is in time. That one was well up, but Reddick went after it and goes down on strikes. Colby Smith to the plate. He pops up the first pitch right side. Foul ground. Racing over is the right fielder. Going to run out of real estate. Not going to get there. Was Peyton Jones, the right fielder. Colby Smith, 240, the average on the season. A double, a triple, a home run, 7 RBIs. He swings on that one and pops it up left side. Under it is the third baseman. And making the catch there is Diaz. So 2 quick outs again here in the second inning. Rebels did the damage all with 2 outs in the last frame. See if Brendan Salisbury can get things going. He steps in there against King and takes the first pitch high for a ball. Salisbury batting at 400 even. A double, a triple, 5 RBIs. He swings on that one and fouls it back to the screen. Rebels still trying to get on track offensively. They've been in a bit of a funk offensively since last week. That pitch was in the dirt for a ball. 2-1 the count to Salisbury. Next pitch from King, and Salisbury reached out and poked that one foul. Chokes up on the bat here, the 2-2, and it's called strike 3 on the outside corner. As Salisbury goes down on strikes to end the second inning. Rebels go in order in the second. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Head to the bottom of the inning. It's solid 1 and Comanche nothing. Heart of the order coming up here for the Indians in the second to face Easton Ford. Asher, you had a chance to check out the concession stand already.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Good.
That Frito chili pie looked pretty messy.
Yeah. It was.
It was big. You definitely got your money's worth. Here's the first pitch from Ford to start the second. It's a swing and a miss. Batter's Peyton Jones. Easton's next offering, and it's another swing and miss. That one off speed. Came back with the changeup, and Jones was out in front. See what they do with him here on 0-2, and it's high and away. Jones the leadoff batter here in the second, and strike 3 called as Ford came back in there. Like a maybe a backdoor curve on that one as he got him looking. Easton with the strikeout. And there's a foul ball on the first pitch. Batter's Landon Steele. Next one from Ford is a swing and miss. Pulled the string again, and Steele was way out in front.
He could have hit that one. He did look very fast.
Yeah,
I don't know about that one, but the other one he should have.
he swung way too early as that pitch was outside for a ball. Here's the 1-2 and another swing and miss. Easton's got it working today. Strikeout number 3 for Ford. There's 2 gone here in the second inning. Next batter is going to be Colby Shannon for Comanche, and he'll swing and miss on the first pitch.
Easton's just exploding with strikes right now.
Yeah. Filling up the zone. And there's the next one swung on. It's hit well to right and backing over the head of Colby Smith. Shannon with the double has got that one over the head of Smith and right. Just poked it out there and caught it late. And it's a 2-out double by Colby Shannon.
But on that one, he got it right in the middle and he hit it.
Yeah, and just got it late and was able to get enough of it off the right field wall. Brings Cannon Cliff to the plate, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. Cliff, the catcher today. Tying run at second here for the Indians. Ford checks second, pitch home, swung on, chopped right side into the glove of Gardner. He's going to shovel to Ford, over to cover, and that's the inning for Comanche. On the ground out to first. Gardner to Ford. For the Indians, no runs. A hit on that 2-out double, but he's left there. And we move on to the third inning with Silo up 1-0 here for the Bo Durham Invitational. On to the third inning here from Jones, Oklahoma. 9-1-2 batters, 2 up for Silo here. Rebels looking, they have not had a multi-run inning in a while. Looking for a spark to try to break out offensively. And Xander Marshall will lead things off here in the third. And he watches the first pitch inside. Third inning in a row. High and tight with that first one. 1-0 pitch to Xander, and it's low and away. I would imagine take is on now for Marshall here on 2-0. King gets his sign, and Roxon delivers, and that one's way outside for ball 3. In danger of walking the leadoff batter. Here's the 3-0, and, well, going to get the strike call on the inside corner. Well, Xander really agreed with it. He was already headed down to first base. Count now 3-1. King's next delivery, and it drops in there, and going to be a little bit high, apparently. That looked pretty good on that breaking pitch, but called a ball.
It looked like it was like in the center of it.
Yeah, but Marshall is aboard. First time the Rebels have had a runner at first and a chance to steal. We'll see what they do with Proctor at the plate. He swings on the first pitch, pops it up, foul ground, and it's going to get out of play.
He's been hitting the ball hard, but it just hasn't gone the way he wanted it to go.
Nope. been under a lot and get something squared up. Marshall leads away, and they're going to pick off attempt, and not in time as Xander's back in. Marshall's on the move, and the pitch is inside, gets away to the backstop. A stolen base for Xander Marshall, and in scoring position, as that was high and tight to Proctor on that one. So the Rebels only took 2 pitches there to take advantage there of a weakness they felt Comanche had, and nope, the ball gets away to the backstop, and
he could have ran.
Well, Marshall, he stays at second for whatever reason as he got away from the catcher. I don't know if he read it at second base or not, as Coach Bowen hollering out there at Xander. 2-1 the count here to Proctor. Runner in scoring position. Rebels threatening to add to the lead. Pitch from King is up and away. Now 3-1. The look at second, pitch home to Proctor, swung on. This one is drilled to center, and back is the center fielder at the wall, reaches up, not going to get there. It's off the wall by Proctor. Marshall had to hold, and he's going to stop at third base because the center fielder was racing back. Steele at the wall, reached up, and just couldn't come up with it as it was off the wall by Proctor. A double to put runners at second and third. Still a little bit under that, but got a hold of it fairly well. Infield is in here for Cordell, who swings on the first pitch and pops it up. Right side, first baseman's back and can't make the play as it's on the edge of the outfield grass. And the run's going to score. Kind of in no man's land there as the infield was playing in on the grass. Cordell pops it up, and normally the first baseman would be able to get back there and make the catch, but he had too far to go from the infield grass back out, and Cordell's going to get a hit off that pop fly. Rebels have scored a run. It's now 2-0 as Coach King out there to talk things over. Coach Bowen goes over to the dugout to say something there. Proctor stayed at second base, did not advance. Ford at the plate again. He doubled his last time. No outs here, and there's off speed for a strike called.
Somehow we missed that catch. It was perfectly straight.
So Proctor at second, Cordell at first. Pitch to Easton, swung on. This one is drilled to center. Back is the center fielder, still going back and catches it at the wall as he leaned up against the wall, Steele, and makes the grab. Deepest part of the park here at Jones. Proctor tags and advances.
Looked like that was about to go out of the park.
Well, he got just a little bit under it, and it was snagged at the wall. There's one out. Runner at third. Here goes Cordell, going to steal second easily, and won't be a throw as that pitch was high and tight there to Carter Parker. So Parker a chance for some RBIs right here. Next one, and it's off speed and misses just low, 2-0. Carter in the team lead with RBIs at 16, and he watches that pitch for a ball. It's 3-0 the count. Probably be taking here as King has run into control issues here in the third inning. That one is in there for a strike. Next pitch to Parker, and it's strike two called. Count runs full. Infield is in once again on the edge of the grass.
That strike was barely in the zone, probably.
Now, on the edge, here's the next one. Swung on, and I guess he got a piece of it.
He hit it.
Well, it got away from the catcher, but the runners did not take off. Said it was a foul ball. The umpire didn't see the umpire say anything.
Well, when he hit it, like it went in his glove, but it missed.
Now 3-2, swung on. Chopper on the infield. No play at the plate. The throw to first gets away. One run is in. 2 runs are in. Parker's headed to second. He's going to be held there. An infield chopper. There was no play for the shortstop. Shannon looked home first. Proctor was already in. And then his throw to first was wide. So the Rebels have tacked on 2. Not a very well hit ball, but they managed to take advantage as they had runners in scoring position. Were able to pick up the 2 runs. That infield chopper. Here's the next pitch to Josh Trout. It's outside for a ball. 2-0 the count. Runner in scoring position is Parker out there at second base. Four nothing is the lead here in the third. The pitch to Trout is a strike call. Josh awaits at the plate. King looks at second. Pitch home, swung on, and it's hit high in the air. Right field, going to drop down the right field line as diving is the right fielder, Jones, and can't come up with it. Parker's going to score from second on the bloop hit by Josh Trout. That one fell right inside the right field line. It's 5-0, and we're going to have a pitching change. Parker scores all the way from second. So I was talking about multi-run innings have been hard to come by as of late, but the Rebels have put up 4 already here in the third inning. And we're going to have a new pitcher for Comanche.
About those hitters, like when they hit the ball, like the other team just missed the catches on those easy ones.
Yeah, I hit them in the hit them where they ain't, and the Rebels have. By
now, it would probably be like a different inning right now.
Yeah, and it's 4 runs in, 1 out, and let's see. Tell you about the new pitcher in just a moment for Comanche. So the new batter for the new pitcher, is the southpaw Evan Dodd. Lefty heads to the mound. Here with one out in the third, and going to have some pinch hitters coming up for the Rebels. They have scored 4 in the inning, but it has not been a thing of beauty in this frame. A walk, a double by Proctor. Cordell got a pop fly single that managed to fall in. Fly out to center. Parker reached on a chopper on the infield. Error scored another run, and then Trout with the bloop right down the right field line. New batter coming up for the Rebels is going to be Charlie Gardner. As Gardner steps in and watches the first pitch for a ball. We got a runner at first base. It's going to be Gabe Hernandez. A 1-0 pitch, and that's upstairs. The count to Gardner. And that one just missed top of the zone. From the little lefty, Charlie hitting .250 on the season. Next one way outside for ball 4. So there's 2 on. Going to have another pinch hitter. Casey Spalding headed to the plate. Spalding pinch hitting. .300 the average for Casey, and he watches the first pitch for a strike call. He's got a double, a home run, 3 RBIs, 2 runners on with 1 out here. Top half of the third. Here comes the pitch from Dodd, and it's upstairs. Hernandez, the runner at second. With Gardner at first, and that one's high. 2-1 the count. Dodd's next pitch to Spalding, and just missed for a ball as he kicks the dirt around on the mound. I think he was a little disgusted with that call. Looked like a decent pitch, but called a ball there. So 3-1. Next one, that's high. Ball 4. So another walk. Another pinch hitter. This time it's going to be Zane Sander coming to the plate. The freshman Sander hitting .333 on the season. Comes up with the bases loaded, 1 out. So Sander pinch hitting here. Dodd has come in, walked 2 in a row, and that pitch inside nearly hit him. Zane, 1 RBI on the season. That .333 average, 5 for 15, and that's way high for a ball. Two oh the count. And the next one is upstairs, ball 3. Dodd having trouble finding the zone.
He's only threw like one strike.
Yeah, he's walked 2 straight. In danger of a third, and that one's high, ball 4. He walks in a run. And here comes Coach King headed to the mound. Looks like we may have another pitching change for Comanche. 3 straight walks from Dodd in relief, and it's going to be a new pitcher. Rebels have tacked on a run. It's 6-0 here in the third. Tell you about another new pitcher for Comanche when we come back here. SaddleRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. New pitcher coming in for Comanche now is Peyton Jones. Comes in from the outfield. As Dodd lasted just 3 batters. Another righty on the mound. He's a sidewinder out there. Rebels have scored 5 runs in the inning. Really just one well-hit ball, and that, for a hit. Ford hit his pretty good to center. It was caught at the base of the wall. But it was the double by Proctor over the head of the center fielder. Proctor's on deck as Xander Marshall back to the plate. He started all this. 10th batter of the inning for the Rebels as the first pitch outside for a ball to Xander. Jones on the mound. Here's the next delivery, and he slings it in there for a strike call. Wind has died down. Flag almost limp out there in left center field as it's a ground ball hit toward the middle. And off the shortstop, and it deflects right to the second baseman who was covering. It was booted by the shortstop, but then deflected off his chest right to the second baseman. Gets the force at second, unable to get the double play, but the Rebels tack on a run. Fielder's choice on that one by Marshall. And Proctor at the plate. Sander was out at second on the force. 1-0 the count. Here's the next pitch, and Jones slings it in there for a strike call. 7-0 is the Silo lead. Runner goes, and the pitch is low. Marshall's going to steal second without a throw. As I said, the Indians gave up 7 stolen bases in their game on Monday against Lindsay. Did the Indians as that pitch misses inside, ball 3. So Proctor's got a 3-1 count. Runners at second and third. Already a double in this inning. See if he gets anything to hit on 3-1. The pitch from Jones, and it's a strike call. A lot of off speed here. Now the payoff pitch, and it's swung on and popped up. Left side, foul ground. Diaz is under it and makes the grab. So Proctor pops out to end the frame. Rebel scores 6 runs, officially 3 hits, 1 error. Move to the bottom of the third. It's Silo 7 and Comanche nothing. Easton Ford back out there on the mound here in the third. So far, Easton 26 pitches through a couple of innings. He's been efficient. 20 strikes, 6 balls. No runs, 2 hits. He struck out 3. Nine, 1, and 2 due up for Comanche here in the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be Clayton Branner, the to bat first, and takes the ball. Big right-hander rocks and fires as that one's fouled off. Pulled foul. Out of play. Here's the next one from Easton, and it's swung on. Hit in the air to right field. Charging in is Spalding, and he's not going to get there as it's going to drop in front of him for a hit. A bloop single there from Clayton Branner. Leadoff hit here in the third. Third hit that Ford has allowed. Back to the top of the order, Ian Essex is the batter. Pitch swung on, and it's lined the other way for a hit. First pitch swinging. Essex has swung at every pitch he's seen, both in his first at bat and then that one. So it lines it to left through the hole. So the first 2 aboard here in the third as Comanche threatening with Gunnar King headed to the plate. See if the Indians might bunt, but down 7-0. We'll see. Here's the pitch. Strike called. Breaking ball. Defensive changes for the Rebels. Zane Sander now out there at second base. Already told you Casey Spalding in right field. As the pitch is bunted right in front of the plate. Ford comes up to field it. Throws the first in time as Gardner snags it at first base for the out on the sacrifice bunt. So Ford to Gardner for the out. Runners advance. Second and third now for their RBI leader, Gabe Diaz, who watches that one low for a ball. Diaz struck out swinging his first time. He's going to foul that one off. Count 1-1. Next one from Ford, and it swung on, popped up, Foul ground right side. Gardner giving chase, and he makes the grab, but I'm not sure if he was in. Yeah, I guess he was still in play. He was behind the dugout almost. I figured that was dead ball territory, but it counts. So the pop out. 2 down. And Brady Dobbins takes a strike. Gardner gave chase. It's kind of an odd setting. There's foul ground room behind the dugout. And that's where Gardner made the catch as that pitches the ball. Runners at second and third. Here's the 1-1, and it's in the dirt. 2-1 the count. Dobbins at the plate. Now ready to go. Easton rocks and fires, and that's upstairs. Ball 3. The 3-1 delivery, and it's a strike call. And a swing and miss. So the out is recorded on the strikeout by Dobbins. We head to the fourth. Silo leading 7-0 over Comanche. Connor Cordell will lead off here in the fourth inning for Silo. And he watches the ball. So he squared on that one, drew the corner infielders in. 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up here for the Rebels in the fourth. And the pitch from Jones is a strike call. Takes a little getting used to from the lanky right-hander. He's just slinging it up there. And that one inside hits him. He's a magnet. Connor Cordell aboard again via a hit by pitch, his 8th of the season. Not going to get out of the way. Brings Easton Ford to the plate. Easton has a double. And another one. He flew out to the base of the wall in dead center. And Cordell's going to be picked. Jones with the pickoff. Cordell was running, and he's going to be tagged out in the rundown. So Cordell was going to steal, and Jones picks over there and picks him off. There's one out in the fourth. So Ford watches that one inside. That nearly hit him. The 1-0 delivery from Jones. It swung on, and this one is skied high. Left center field. Back is the center fielder and reaches up and makes the catch. Steele out there. Hastings just got under that one a little. It was a towering fly ball that was caught. Brings Carter Parker to the plate with 2 outs, and he watches the first pitch inside for a ball. Here's the next one to Parker, and it's upstairs. 2-0. Pitch is swung on, and just got a piece of that one. Fouls it back. Count 2-1 here to Carter, and he watches ball 3. Comes Jones' next delivery. It's swung on, grounded to third. Fielded there by Diaz. On the throw over is in time. Bobbled it for a second, but was able to fire over in time to get the out. And the Rebels go down in order in the fourth inning after the pickoff. Go to the bottom of 4 now. Silo leading 7-0 over Comanche. Ford's first pitch of the fourth inning just missed a little bit inside. Peyton Jones, the batter, now the pitcher, as he's going to pull that one foul down the left field side. So Ford rocks and fires, and a swing and miss. Pulled the string there. And Jones way out in front. He's been doing a good job mixing things up. And there's strike 3 called. So Ford gets the strikeout. That'll be Easton's 5th of the day. As Landon Steele to the plate, and he watches strike on the first pitch. 46 pitches for Easton now. Steele's going to foul that one straight back. Here's the next one. It's swung on, and it's hit to right for a base hit. May have been a mistake there, 0-2, and Steele's able to poke that one out to right field in front of Spalding for a hit. Colby Shannon, the next batter. And he watches that one low. Fifth hit of the game for the Indians. Rebels have 5 hits as well. That pitch is fouled off. But the Rebels have 7 runs on their 5 hits. Comanche, none on its 5. The umpire trying to get some more baseballs in. 1-1 the count here to Shannon, the 7-hole batter, as he watches high for ball 2. Rebels looking for a double play on the infield. Pitch swung on. This one is lined up the middle for a hit. Marshall comes in quickly to field it and throws that one in, but that one was nicely hit by Shannon right back up the middle. And Comanche has something working now with 2 on with 1 out. Ken and Cliff to the plate. Ford's pitch is low for a ball. Here's the next one, swing and a miss. So the Indians have now out-hit the Rebels, 6-5 in this one. And that one nearly hit him, and Cliff trying to get out of the way of it. The pitch inside. 2-1. Next delivery, swung on, chopped left side, charging in as Parker throws the first, and Gardner gets back on the bag, had to reach out and was off the base, but had time to get his foot back on for the out. So the ground out to third. See if Easton can get out of this jam. Second and third with 2 outs. The pitch swung on and fouled. Out of play off the left side. Clayton Branner, the batter. He worked out of a couple situations with runners on in scoring position thus far, and the next one from Ford is low. They'd like to get Branner here as Essex, the on-deck hitter. He's one of the top batters for Comanche, and that one apparently fouled off the bat. Umpire didn't really make a definitive call, but runners didn't advance. So 1-2 the count, the pitch home, and strike 3 called. Ford with the strikeout to get out of another pickle. And Easton now with strikeout number 6 on the day. Leaves 2 stranded in the 4th. No runs, a couple hits for the Indians. We move to the 5th inning. Silo up 7-0 on Comanche. Back with more coming up here on SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. We move to the fifth inning. Kevin Farr, along with my main man, Asher Ludwig, on commentary today. As the Rebels, heart of the order coming up, Josh Trout will lead things off. He squares and pulls back and takes one low. Had the infielders charging there. Next pitch to Trout, and it's a strike call. Trout had a blue pit. His last at bat. Snuck it down the right field line. He squares and bunts this one down the third base line, but it rolls foul.
I didn't get that was foul. It should have been fair.
It rolled to the left of the line there. Before it was touched by Diaz, the third baseman. 1-2 now the count. Diaz backs up a little at third base. And there's strike three called on the breaking pitch as Trout goes down looking. Charlie Gardner to the plate. And he'll swing on the first pitch and miss that high fastball. Here comes the next one to Charlie, and it's upstairs for a ball. Jones still throwing the rubber as he gets that one in there for a strike called. Count now 1-2 here to Gardner. Here's the next delivery. Swung on, grounded left side. Diaz up with it. The throw in time.
Usually every time like they try to throw like that, I always struggled, but that was a nice play though.
Yeah, nice play by Diaz. Looked like Charlie may have got that one off the handle of the bat. So the ground out. Let's see. Colby Smith's going to re-enter here to hit. As the umpire gets it marked down. 1 out here or 2 out, excuse me, here in the fifth inning. Smith back to the plate. He's going to square, pull back, take that pitch for a ball. Here's the next one as Jones slings it in there, but just missed off the corner. Colby popped out his one at bat of the day. 2-0 pitch, and it's a ball.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah. Just been a lot of delayed calls by the umpire. I had to wait and see if he was going to call that a strike or not, as that's ball 4 outside.
That was pretty much 4 straight balls because it was.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk to Colby Smith brings Zane Sander back to the plate. Zane drew a 4-pitch walk his last time, his only at bat in the game. Here goes Colby headed to second, trying to steal it. The throw, and it's not in time. Rebels with another stolen base. So a runner in scoring position here for Sander. And Jones is going to step off. Look, the runner back, Smith at second. Four stolen bases now in the contest for Silo as Sander takes the strike. Count evens at 1-1. Smith leads at second. The pitch, strike call, had a breaking ball in there. Cal moves to 1-2 now. Look at second, pitch home, swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the next one from Jones as Smith running, headed to third base. He's going to swipe third as well as the pitch was outside to even the count at 2-2. So back-to-back stolen bases for Colby Smith. Now at third, the 2-2 pitch, it's upstairs. Count runs full. Smith's second and third stolen bases of the season there as this pitch swung on. Hit in the air to right field. Over is the right fielder Shannon, and got to make the grab for the third out of the inning. Rebels leave one stranded. A fly out to right by Sander. On to the bottom of 5. Rebels continue to lead 7-0 here over Comanche. On to the bottom of the 5th. Ian Essex is at the plate, and he watches the first pitch for a ball here from Easton Ford. Easton 59 pitches through 4. As he's going to foul that one at the plate. Here's Ford's next offering, and just missed off the corner. 2-1 the count. Top of the order for Comanche here in this inning, and that one's inside. Almost hit him. Easton has not been overly sharp today, but has managed to work out of some jams as he fires a strike in there on 3-1. Here comes the next one from the senior right-hander. Swung on. This one's hit in the air to right, racing back, and it's over the head of Smith. Throw going to second base. Essex is in with a leadoff double. Essex pulls that one off the wall in right. On the 3-2 pitch as Coach Bowen headed to the mound. To talk things over. It's got the whole infield out there. Essex aboard with the leadoff double here in the 5th inning. That's the 7th hit of the game for Comanche. Let's see. So Smith is back in right field. Got a new second baseman. That's Gabe Hernandez. See, I think, check the lineup here. I think everything else is the same as the ball's bunted by King. Up the first baseline. Trout out quickly. Fields it, throws the first in time. So out at first on the sac bunt. Trout to Gardner. Essex moves over to third base. Indians threatening for their first run. Unless Ford can work his magic again to get out of another pickle. As that pitch in the dirt to Gabe Diaz. Here's the 1-0 and inside for ball 2. That one off speed from Easton. Next one swung on, and it's pulled down the left field line fair. Rolling to the corner. Diaz is going for extra bases. Indians have scored their first run to cut into the silo lead. It's now 7-1. Pulled that double down in the corner. Essex scores. Brings Brady Dobbins to the plate. Still just one out. Dobbins will swing and miss on that one. Well, infield now for the Rebels. Parker at third, Proctor at short, Hernandez at second, and Gardner still at first as the pitch swung on and fouled. Off the right side, now to play. 0-2 the count. Ford's next delivery is high and away. Tried to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch. Here's the next one from Easton. Swung on, grounded, foul toward the Rebel dugout. Pitch from Ford, strike 3 called. As Easton delivers another strikeout. Seventh of the game for Ford, as he has scattered 8 hits now. Peyton Jones, the next batter. Here comes the pitch from Easton. It's a breaking ball for a strike. Ford's next offering, swung on, chopped left side, charging as Proctor scoops it up and throws in time. Nice play defensively. That was a slow chopper. Proctor had to come hard on the run and makes the play for the out. So the ground out ends the 5th. Comanche gets a run on 2 hits and leaves the man on. We move on to the 6th inning now. Salo with a 7-1 lead. On to the sixth inning here in Jones this afternoon. Opening round of the Bo Duran Invitational. Jones was an 11-1 winner over Latta in today's opening game. Contests this evening have Heritage Hall against Lincoln Christian and Washington facing Oklahoma Christian School. 9-1-2 due up for the Rebels here as Xander Marshall will lead off, and he'll watch his strike from Jones, who's back out there. Peyton Jones stabilized things on for his fourth inning of work as it's bunted by Marshall, and Diaz playing back and unable to make the play. It's a bunt single there for Xander Marshall. So the bunt hit by Marshall. Rebels have the lead off a board, brings Proctor to the plate. And Kyler checks his swing, nearly went after that one, but pitch was high. And there's a pickoff try as Jones steps off. Marshall's back in safely. Rebels got picked at first the last time. Cordell. They were over there as that one is in the dirt for a ball. Rebels have 4 stolen bases on the day as that pitch misses low as well. 3-0 the count now to Proctor. Next delivery from Jones is a strike call. So he slings it in there. So 3-1. Comes the Jones pitch. Runner on the move. It's outside for ball 4, and Rebels will have 2 on. Proctor with the walk. Darren Johnson heading to the plate here, pinch hitting. Or he's, well, now actually, well, nope. Actually, Connor Cordell is going to go ahead and hit. I think Johnson was in playing defensively in left field that last half inning. But Cordell's going to come back up to hit here. 2 on, nobody out in the 6th. Definite bunting situation here for the Rebels, trying to get these 2 in, which would help toward the run rule. They can hold them in the bottom of the inning. He squares, watches the pitch way outside for a ball from Jones. Catcher barely got out there to get that one, Asher.
Yeah. Like he was like way outside.
Yep. 1-0, squares again, and that one's outside again, not quite as far.
Yeah, but that first one was very far.
Yes, it was.
The catcher barely caught it. It was like on the top of his glove.
2-0 count. The pitch, and it's going to be a ball. Had to wait and see. It was close to the zone, but called a ball by the home plate umpire. 3-0 now. See if it takes on for Connor now, and probably will be, and it's way outside for ball 4. Bases are loaded. Rebels have them loaded once again with Ford coming to the plate. A bunt single, 2 walks, and we're going to have a pitching change. Comanche going to the bullpen once again. Actually going to come from the field here. Fourth pitcher of the day for the Indians coming in. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the sixth. We'll tell you about the new Comanche pitcher in just a moment. So the fourth pitcher of the day for the Indians is going to be Colby Shannon. He comes in, going to inherit a bases loaded, no out jam, and Easton Ford at the plate. Ford has a chance to do some major damage here, potentially. Easton 1 for 3 in the game. He does have a double. Flew out to the base of the wall. Another at bat. Swings on the first pitch and drills it over the head of the left fielder. It's rolling all the way to the wall. One run is in. Here comes the second. Proctor. Cordell's going to follow him. It's a 3-run double by Easton Ford. The left fielder out there, Dodd, just froze and couldn't get back in time as Ford drills it over his head to the left field wall. Easton retakes the RBI lead, 18 on the season now with those 3 there, and Silo leads 10-1. Here's the next pitch to Parker is fouled off. Pretty good hit that time, Asher.
Yeah, that was a. He thought it was gonna come to his glove, but it went right past him.
That pitch missed for a ball. Ford clears the bases. And this one swung on by Carter. Down the left field line. Back is the left fielder going to make the catch. Gave it a ride down there. But it's caught probably 5-6 feet in front of the wall. So the fly out to left by Parker brings Josh Trout to the plate. And he watches the first pitch for a ball. Rebels have struck for 3 more in the inning. Top of the 6th. Here's one. A soft liner fielded there by the second baseman. And diving back in is Ford. Charlie Gardner, the next batter. 2 outs now, and Gardner watches pitch high. Here's the next one. It's upstairs. 2-0. Pitch by Shannon, swung on, hit to right. Back is the right fielder, not going to get there. It's going to drop in. Here comes the throw to second. Another run is in. Gardner with the double. The right fielder, Jones, was given chase out there, but it drops in before he could get there in right center field. An RBI double by Charlie Gardner. It's now 11-1. One just died out there. It's Colby Smith back to the plate. Thought Jones might get there, but he could not before it hit the grass. That pitch slow, 2-0. Silo up 11-1. 3 outs away from the run roll, as that one's high. So 3-0 the count. Here's the next one from Shannon. It's a strike call. Rebels bats finally starting to come around a little bit here. As Smith's going to pop that one foul and backing out of play on the 3-1. Count runs full. Pitch from Shannon is high for ball 4. Lost him. Smith's the board via a walk. Going to bring Gabe Hernandez to the plate. Gabe, 1 for 2 officially on the season. He has walked a couple of times, batting an even .500. And he'll take the first pitch for a strike call. Shannon checks the runner at second. Pitch home, and it's a breaking ball that stays just a little bit high. So it's Gardner at second, Smith at first. Next pitch, it's strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Hernandez. Next delivery, swung on. Popped up right side of the infield, and over to make the catch is Dobbins, the first baseman, to end the top half of the 6th inning. Rebels get 4 runs on 3 hits, leave a couple. We move on to the bottom of the 6th. It's Silo 11 and Comanche 1. So here in the bottom of the 6th inning, it's 6, 7, and 8 for Comanche. Indians trying to see what they can do here to avoid the run roll. Easton Ford trying to finish it off for the Rebels. As Silo tacked on 4, got 3 hits, including the big bases clearing double by Easton Ford, and he fires the first pitch in there for a strike call. Landon Steele, the leadoff batter for Comanche, and he watches that one low. Easton now was at 76 pitches through 5 innings. Steele just gets a piece of that one. Well, both teams now with 8 hits in the game. Silo has scored 11 on their 8 hits. Comanche just 1 on its 8. Here's Ford's next pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the curveball that time. Easton's had the off speed working pretty well today. That's strikeout number 8 for Ford. 2 outs away as the first pitch here is the ball to Shannon. Next delivery is fouled off. Count is even at 1-1. Silo looking for win number 13 of the year. Snap a 2-game skid as that one's fouled. And set up a matchup with Class 3A Jones Perennial Powers in 3A tomorrow evening, 6:15 the scheduled start time. And strike 3 called. Easton, back-to-back strikeouts. He's got 9 on the day. Now 1 out away from finishing this off. Found another gear in this inning. Here's a ground ball hit to short. Fielded on a hop there by Proctor. Throw in time at first, and that's the ball game. So the Rebels finish it off 11-1, Asher, and pick up the run roll win. Bats finally started to come around a little bit. They're late. So looking at as we wrap this one up, 11-1 is the final here. Easton Ford goes the distance to pick up the pitching win, 6 innings, as he allowed 1 run on 8 hits, struck out 9, did not walk anybody, and picks up the win to improve to 4-0 on the season. At the plate for the Rebels, they end up with 8 hits in the game. Ford comes up with 2 of those, a couple of doubles. He drove in 3 to retake the RBI lead. He was the only player in with more than 1 hit, in the contest. Connor Proctor added a double in the game. Connor Cordell had a hit and an RBI. Carter Parker had 1 hit, ended up driving in 3 in the contest. Josh Trout had a hit and an RBI. Charlie Gardner had a double, and let's see, Xander Marshall had a bunt single and ended up with an RBI as well. So the Rebels now 13-4 on the season, and they'll be back in action 6:15 tomorrow night, take on Jones here at Jones in the semifinals of the Bo Duran Invitational. We'll have it for you here on SaddleRebels.tv. Myself and my main man, Asher Ledrick. You'll be back again tomorrow, won't you, Asher?
Yep.
All right. We'll see you then. So until then, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from Jones, Oklahoma.